Hello out there, everybody. This is day 15 of 30 Westerns in 30 days, and reached the halfway point. Um, Tonight I watched one of my favorite Westerns, and I know I've probably said this a few times, they're all favorites of mine. What are you going to do when you're a fan of the genre, obviously? But this one I would rank in my top 5 for sure. This is Clint Eastwood's Unforgiven. Uh, It's probably, by my opinion, the last great Western to be made. Uh, and what's great about it is Clint took everything that he had learned in making Westerns over his career and used it to make arguably the greatest Western ever made. This movie has everything that a good character drama would have. And the acting is incredible for a small cast. Some of the stars, if you haven't seen this movie, shame on you for not having seen it. But some of the stars are Clint Eastwood, Gene Hackman, Morgan Freeman, Richard Harris is in there. You've got some smaller actors and actresses in there that you might recognize from other things. But this movie, it won tons of accolades. It won Best Picture, and a lot of other nominations, and I think it won some other Oscars as well. But it's one of my favorite films of Clint's as well. I'm a big Clint Eastwood fan. I have a lot of his movies, and it's one of my absolute favorite films of his. And the story basically is this group of cowboys, two in particular. They come into a town named Big Whiskey, and they go to the local saloon that has prostitutes, and they get them a couple. And one of the prostitutes lets out a little laugh when she sees that the cowboy that paid for her has a small pecker, I guess is what I should say. That's what they say in the movie. But anyway, she lets out a little laugh, and it sets this guy off, and he ends up cutting her face up, something awful. And yes, he severely overreacted, and all that these guys had to do was pay the saloon owner for the time that the girl was incapacitated for her injuries, and he had to give him a couple horses. So the prostitutes are very angry over this and decide to pool up their money and put word out that they're offering money for these two men's heads. So then comes in Clint Eastwood's character and the kid character. Can't remember the actor's name that plays the kid in this movie. He's pretty good in this film. I don't know if I've ever seen him in anything else, but he's excellent in this film. And he comes along and starts talking to Clint Eastwood, who now is a pig farmer. After years of just being a mean, awful person, of killing and murdering and drinking and all kinds of awful things. And basically through the story you learn that he met a woman, and she kind of helped cure him of all his drinking and rough living, and they settled down and had a couple kids, and she has passed away. And he's just trying to lay low and trying to escape the old life that he used to lead. And this kid comes along wanting him to go on, basically I guess would be one last kill for some money. And he goes and sees his friend Ned, which is played by Morgan Freeman. By the way, I don't know if I said, but Clint's character's name is William Money. And he goes along, and they talk, and they decide to meet up with the kid and go on this killing. And that's basically what the rest of the film's about. Gene Hackman plays basically the lawman of the town of Big Whiskey, and he's sort of the antagonist. The thing about this movie is, you get close to Clint and the kids and Morgan Freeman's characters, but none of them are really good people, so you can't really, to an extent, you can't really blame Gene Hackman for being the way he is, even though he kind of crosses the line in his job. But you can't blame any of them for being the way they are. It's just they're kind of in ways victims of their surroundings and circumstances. But don't want to give away any more of the movie. Just want to let you guys know what the plot is and how things are about to flow. But as far as stars, I give this movie 5 out of 5. It's an excellent film. It didn't win Best Picture for no reason, basically. And this is a nice DVD edition. This is the 10-year anniversary. It has a nice commentary by film critic Richard Schickel. I like him a lot. He's one of my favorite critics. It's got 4 documentaries. It's got an awards list and a trailer and some Eastwood film highlights. And then one of the cool little things on it has a classic Maverick episode called Duel at Sundown that starred Clint Eastwood. James Garner was obviously the star of Maverick. But that's about it for this one. But I have something else real quick before I end this vid. I won't be doing a vid tomorrow or Saturday because I'm just not going to have enough time. Tomorrow's my long day at work, and I'll be able to watch a movie, I just won't have time to make a vid and upload one. And then same for Saturday. I'm going to be gone all day Saturday, and I'm going to be in Cincinnati at a horror convention. It's the Horror Hound weekend. And just to let you guys know who all is going to be there for any of you that are interested, Gunnar Hansen will be there, which I met him a couple months ago and got his autograph and everything, but he's going to be at this one as well. Scout Taylor Compton played Laurie Strode in the Halloween remake and the sequel to the remake. I know some of you out there may not like remakes, or you may not like the Halloween remakes. I enjoyed them. I'm not, thrilled to meet her or whatever. I'm not going for her, but she's going to be there, so that's cool. Michael Gross from Tremors is going to be there. He's awesome. I loved him in Tremors and all the sequels and stuff. Chris Duran's going to be there. He played Michael Myers in H2O, if you don't know who that is. Linnea Quigley, she's one of the people I'm really excited to meet. She's an old school scream queen. She was in, she had a small part in Silent Night, Deadly Night. She had a small part in Return of the Living Dead. And my favorite part for her came from Night of the Demons. And if any of you have seen that movie and you remember the lipstick scene, that was Linnea Quigley. So I'm kind of excited to meet her. Plus, I have an out-of-print copy of Night of the Demons that I want to get her to autograph for me. Trying to make this quick. Also, Richard Brooker is going to be there. He played Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th Part 3 3D. Kane Hodder will be there. Played Jason in 7, 8, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X. He also played in Machete. If you're a horror fan and don't know who Kane Hodder is, I don't know where you've been, but anyway. He was at the last convention I was at too, but I only had so much money to get autographs and meet so many people and stuff, so I couldn't meet him and get his autograph, but I plan to this time. But the last person that I put on my list to give you guys a heads up of who's going to be there is the Tom Savini. If you're a horror fan, you know who Tom Savini is, and I'm extremely excited to meet him. At the last convention, I got Ken Foray to autograph my nice 4-disc deluxe box set of Dawn of the Dead, and I plan to get Tom to autograph that as well. And now the only other person that I'd really like to get the autograph is George Romero. Hopefully, maybe that'll happen for me someday. I don't know if George is still doing conventions and stuff, because I know he's getting up there, but hopefully I can get it done. Maybe not, but you can always hope. So, but what I'm most likely going to do is I will watch a movie tomorrow and probably watch a movie Saturday when I get home, but I'm going to be so tired I'm not going to want to do a vid. So what will most likely happen is Sunday night when I get home, after I watch whatever movie I watch after I get off from work, I'll do 3 different vids all in one night for the 3 movies that I watched over the weekend, and I'll get all 3 vids up for you guys by early Monday morning. You should be able to watch them Monday. For those of you that enjoy my 30 Westerns in 30 days. But beyond that, I want to thank you guys for watching, and hang in there. I will return. Thanks. Bye.